So I'm live. I got all the back end stuff straight, so we should be good to go. Let's rock this. Alright, so that first battle, that just got me. Like, when they said hard mode, like, this Jan is hard mode. Like, for real, for real. Like, alright, so I know I'm a little bit late, but that's mainly because I had some stuff I had to do, and that kind of messed it up. I wasn't gonna stream today, but I was like, no, I gotta keep at it, man. I gotta keep at it to try to get this to work. And I can't keep skipping days and missing days and doing all that kind of stuff. That's not gonna work. So I went on ahead and decided to go ahead and just do it. Oh, I just got one more thing I gotta do real quick, because I always forget to do this. And that's just putting all the links in the chat, so that way people can see them. Alright, let's do this.
Welcome back, the both of you.
What's up?
Were there any troubles while we were out?
Yeah, like half the people died, bro.
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a
duck. A
never
duck.
mind.
That's the perfect way. It's knee-high to a duck. I kind of like this camera placement, so I can actually see my screen.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort.
I ain't had to say it like that.
This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
So wait a minute, if he's the right hand of the Lord, and she is his right hand, who's the left hand? Or is the right hand of the right hand actually a left hand?
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
That voice sounds so familiar.
His voice certainly does carry.
It sounds familiar.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Eridor sounds like somebody from Lord of the Rings. I'm just gonna say that now. Dude sound like a Lord of the Rings character. Like, strikes enemies from the shadows, takes two. Oh, so Anna's a stealth character. Nice. Eridor shields allies with superb defensive capabilities, draws enemy attacks, counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through another cutscene, ain't it?
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are
See,
wed.
that's the thing with RPGs is that so many cutscenes.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Lora. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
He said he don't like that nigga.
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men.
He gonna die. He gonna die.
So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
He is a father in a video game. He's going to die.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Alright, so I did the side quest last time, so let's do this main one. Please don't be no more cutscenes, please. I just want to kill something real quick. Oh.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
Like I got a waifu, daddy.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
I can't remember what the significance of Rosellan blood is. There is some kind of significance to it in the story, because I kind of played through this part in the demo, but I can't remember like why her being Rosellan is significant.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
It's politics. It's always with the politics.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
Damn.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He gonna die. I told you.
Father!
Lord Simon!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
You could at least let that man got married first. Like, dang. Like, at least let him get married and then let him come back from his honeymoon and then start to being Lord. Like, you just say, oh no, here's a job. Bye. Deuces. I'm gonna retire, fool. Thanks, Dad. I think what I'm gonna do is I might cut this up into episodes and put it on the channel individually. You know, that would probably be pretty cool. Since I kind of messed up on Legends Arceus and I didn't do that, so it would probably take a lot of work to do that now, because I'm so far in the game. Please don't let me have to do another cutscene again. Just let me play the game, please.
"30 years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land.
Yeah, you know it's gonna start a war.
United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and the Holy State of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long-embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace.
Some bootleg gonna happen.
Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
To arms, brave warriors, before we go to war!
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
Another waifu? Okay.
Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Tender. More than likely it was tender.
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke.
Yep.
Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
Uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? As will I. Okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? She got the eyeballs for you, bruh. She like, yeah, I see that little nigga. You know what I'm saying? She like, yeah, I see him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But watch out, bruh.
Great. Go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
Nah, she's trying to steal it. She a spy.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks. Ah, he is your cousin, yes? I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
You know, one thing this game kind of needs is like portraits. You know how like in like and like Fire Emblem when they're doing like the little you know, chat bubbles. They need like the portrait of the person there so you can actually like put a face to the voice.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Lord Japan could be anywhere. I suppose this is a good opportunity as any to speak with some of the common folks. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases in addition to story scenes and battles. There's also an exploration phase. In this phase, you can move freely about the areas and gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms, and terrain features serve you in battle. So basically, they got a whole exploration jam in here. That's kind of cool. Man, this game looks so freaking good, man. Like, oh my goodness. I sense you may have some questions regarding the joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Roselia's three nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee this mine's development. So she's right there. Who is this? What's up? We're playing hide and seek till Doc comes home. I need to find a place to hide now, quick. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use the cleverness to help your father when you're older. One of my favorite games. Barrels are always my favorite place to hide. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. I'll go with this one. It sounds more human. I never thought of that, my lord. Yeah. I speak from experience. They won't. However, wait a minute. The water. You can splash in the. You can splash in the water. They actually end. Yo, that's kind of crazy. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony out here. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. What you got in your house? Okay, yeah, I got me that HP recovery pellet. You know, nice little potion. You know what I'm saying? What's in this box? What kind of food you got? Let me get out of this man's house. What you doing, little nigga? I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known as the fiercest in all Norzelia? I mean, to be there when history is made. Okay, that's what's up. I need to know what's in your house, bro. You got. New items that could. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You're too kind, Lord Jagan. My apologies, but you are? The apology should be mine. I am Serenora Wilford. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Okay. What you got in your house? Oh yeah, I got $300. That's what's up. Even though I'm a prince, like a freaking lord, and I'm just robbing people. Another HP recovery pellet. Okay. Anybody got else? Oh, what is this? Why is there potions everywhere? Is there a reason? Add marvels of Norze. Oh, notes? What is this? You'll find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. Okay. Greetings, my lord. My parents and I are playing hide and seek. Okay. Did I go in this house? Oh, wait a minute. I saw it shiny. Oh. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Eridor told me in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of trade. Wilfort is nestled safely between the castle walls and its own town at peace, and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. I will with this one. And the people are thankful to their lord for that, I'm sure. There are always threats to the peace, however, as your encounter with the bandits proved. Of course, simply ensuring the smallest amount of safety must be a daunting task in itself. You have given me much to consider. The banquet will begin soon, Lord Dragon. I had best not arrive late. At the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
Nah, it's all gonna break down. I can see it coming.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord
Hey,
Serenoa?
don't bring me into this, man. I got nothing to do with that. That's between y'all.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
This whole gent seemed like uneasy alliance. Like, this joke can fail at any moment.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause.
Yeah, salt is the cause of all evil. Even in real life, bro.
The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Of war.
Yes, Father.
Bro, it's been 40 minutes of cutscenes, bro. Like, please. I need to fight something, man. Oh, they got another side quest. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that, because How you gonna pop up another side quest before I even get to the main mission? Oh my god.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
Is he drunk?
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
Yo, this man drunk. Yo. Are you as impressed as I? Like, yo, this man get drunk and he suddenly turned into a bisexual.
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
So formal.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Yeah, this man drunk. Somebody get...
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
Oops, I didn't do that. Gustav's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them.
They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters.
This man does not have the same voice actor. He did not sound like the guy I talked to in the daggone plaza or whatever.
But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds.
Those simpering fops.
And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had
Thank
enough
you.
to
Finally,
drink.
somebody said this man is drunk.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience.
Yeah, he evil. Yup, this dude's evil. I'm calling it now. He gonna do some bootleg and it's gonna cause the war.
But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. So I can be positive, I can be kind of mid, or I can be realistic.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe.
It's okay.
I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
This man is really mad with old people.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
I shall what? Oh, he gonna die.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
He gonna die. Oh, he alright. What is up with this snoring? Wow. That sound like he recorded it at home. That sound like he just picked up the mic and was like...
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
I ain't gonna like drag him to a room or something. I just gonna leave this distinguished noble just laying on the ground in the commons area.
Quite the passionate fellow,
That man
isn't
is
he?
crazy.
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and true-born siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray, call me Serenoa as well.
What kind of name is Serenoa, bro?
We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Oh, some backstory for Benedict. Who died?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as Lord of
That
our
must be
house?
Serenoa's mama.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors.
Yeah, that must be his mama.
As do I. For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Oh, he gonna die right there.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Did he die? How you just gonna cut it right there? Did he die? Make sure ain't no other side mission somewhere. So far, this has been just cutscene the video game, man.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward.
Well, at least he didn't die.
I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
I, my lord, our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
Uh-oh, he get the sword?
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully.
Your steps carefully. For they shall be perilous and many. and the path shall be narrow and long.
Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For Wolford! Bro, all these cutscenes is literally making me sleepy, man.
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City.
I gotta get a new chair.
With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
Nothing!
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
What happened to the king?
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation.
Oh no, they're fighting.
Go push your papers in the shadows, like the minor lordling's son you are.
Damn.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget
Let
yourselves.
them fight. Let them fight.
Frederica?
If you bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
I'm...
Such strong words, sister.
Uh-oh.
Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Ooh, he just called her mama a hoe. Well, technically, her mama was kind of a whore. She was a concubine, so I guess technically that's right.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
They're obviously evil. They're obviously evil. Like, no. The smithy is now available. Is the game available? Is that available somewhere? Alright, I've been in this jump for about an hour and I ain't got to kill one person. Like, this jump makes Pokémon Legends Arceus look like, shoot, that had a lot of cutscenes in it too.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated.
It is. They done introduced about 25 characters in this game.
May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Huzzah!
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin.
Huzzah!
Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Who's that?
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Thank you.
Hear, hear, hear.
Here, here.
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Oh shit! I skipped that. All right, have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom, after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries. I go with this one. Most positive.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolford is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
Another waifu.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
A warrior melee with range strikes foes 2 squares in front of him with a spear. The steed grants him exceptional mobility. Rain arrows on foes from the back of a hawk, easily traverses. Wait, what? Oh, she can. Oh, okay, nice. Can I actually play them in the game? You know. Oh my gosh. I best greet our guests. They designed the crap out these areas, though. Like, look, splash in the water. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask a simple question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It's a chance for our 3 nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory shall be sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean, to remind people of House Wolford's legacy. I may appear to be a mere. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then we'll be noted by all in attendance. Go with this one. While it may appear that way, my lord, the truth is more complex. The tourney is a stage on which each nation will display martial prowess, while taking a measure of others. I see. Although we aren't at war, we still must find ways to prove our mettle. Indeed, I advise you to treat this as seriously as you would war itself. What about you? Gila. Thanks. I wonder if those two would design to participate in the tourney. I doubt it. Gila! Soon you will lead your first foray in the battle with Lady Frederica, and I shall experience true combat for the first time. Y'all fought the brigands! Do you have any stratagem in mind for the tourney? It may be a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we shall offer our opponents no quarter. You handle yourselves admirably with the bandits' attack. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. Yeah, because she's the healer. That's definitely the one right there. Is that so, my lord? To tell the truth, I hadn't anticipated such a response, but thank you for your flattery nonetheless. I was being sincere. I have faith in all my allies, else we would not be fighting together. Your honesty is refreshing indeed. I am not I'm not so nervous as I was a moment before. I shall do my best to answer your every expectation. Lady Frederica and I shall prove ourselves worthy to fight alongside you. Sleep recovery palette. Okay. I don't see nobody else I really need to talk to. Sir Noah Wilford. How good to see you again so soon. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Thalos of Ashfrost. At your service, I suppose. Soon I shall be calling you brother-in-law. This is quite the castle you have here, full of history and great deeds. I hope that when fate sees it fit, to deliver me one so grand. See, these people, they evil, man, I'm telling you. I hear the bloody shield himself will be fighting on behalf of Azeroth during the turn. He's the captain of the Duchy's elite Hawk Riders, and a fierce Hawk Shield himself. I look forward to seeing a man in action. Yeah, get me out of here. I've been sitting here for an hour and 12 minutes to get to the game. Oh my gosh.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the holy state of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
Hurrah! Hurrah! The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simon's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Damn, okay.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
During battle preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, and even return to the encampment. Let's see. So we don't have to move them. Okay, we don't have to move them. What is that? Is that a bird? Okay. I thought Hawk Rider was just a name. They literally ride hawks. Okay. Let's do this. I want to have my center to be all melee people, and then have my flanks be all horse riders. And of course the back line is like healers and my magic people. Alright, here we go. We shouldn't lose this one because at least this time we have the same number of people.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
They're two of Hyzan's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation.
For honor and glory!
Time to work.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I fucked up already.
I won't lose!
When choosing word, let's see, command word equal to so it has a weapons triangle, okay. That's Roland's turn. Wait a minute, he's got a lance. That's right, I can do this. Hold on.
This is it!
Shall we begin?
Damn it!
How is he doing that with a sword? He's
The hunt is
cheating,
on.
bro. That's cheating. Straight up. Deal physical damage to an enemy and have a chance to blind them for 3 turns. Okay.
Darkness engulfs you.
From where shall we strike? Wait your turn! Ha-ha!
Certain maneuvers will award you kudos, which can be traded for valuable items in encampment.
Maybe next time.
Impossible! Let us pry out their weakness.
damage. That's crazy.
Come at me!
Kite shield, deal damage. Single foe. A chance to infuriate all enemies within 2 range. Sprint, raise your movement speed. Okay.
You've left yourself open.
How is this man attacking diagonally? Can you do that?
How shall I destroy you?
Shall we begin?
Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you.
I fight for peace.
Flames, heed my call.
That is doing a great deal of damage. Oh, it's a throwing knife. Okay.
My turn.
Okay, so they can throw. Okay, I get that now. Alright.
Yeah. Sound strike.
Oh, she attacked twice?
Sounds right.
Oh, okay.
You are not worthy of my time.
Uh-oh.
It ends here.
The reputation is well deserved. But the day isn't lost yet. Roland, I trust you to see us through to victory.
Not good.
Charge!
Okay. That was unexpected. I need to get out of this area right here because it's hot.
Take that!
Right for the healer.
No.
This battle is ours.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Sloppy! That seems
One
smart.
more.
You missed! Yo, they do so much damage.
Now then,
What is this man about to do?
Come at me!
Alright, I'm not sure.
Come and get me!
Oh, that draws all the attention to him. Okay, I get it. Status change. Fury. Draw the target status to cast. Okay. Alright.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Dang it, she's out of range.
Your wounds are here.
Sorry to worry.
Allow me.
Dang, it does no damage to him.
Flames, heed my call.
Oh, it's 16. Okay. It said 4 at first. I'm gonna be like, damn, 4? He's gonna die.
I'll cut you down!
My turn.
I need to get some of these units off the field. And some of these people can die real quick.
One more.
Yeah, stomp them out.
Yeah. My turn.
That book ain't do nothing. She hit him with the boogie. He's still alive.
You are not worthy of my
Oh
time.
no. 36?
For victory.
Crazy.
My stratagem is just as I planned.
Okay, there's too many people.
This can't be! To work then!
Lord.
The hunt is on.
Okay. Let's see. That guy's gonna die. So I think we might be able to win this.
Descend now.
Yo. I wish you could counterattack.
How shall I
like-
destroy you?
Oh gosh. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh no.
I'll
He's dead.
this one.
Come on, man.
Damn it. I underestimated them.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Of course.
Your defense is weak.
You're open.
Shall we begin?
Alright, who's the most healing? I think she does. I think everybody else is. Dang, she's got 1 HP. Okay, she's gotta go next turn. Alright,
Allow me. Much appreciated. Allow me.
oh shoot, she can't do nothing. Wait a minute, how weak is this dude? Oh, kill him.
Forgive me.
Take that man. Pluck him, that's right. Now kind of retreat back.
We must tread carefully.
Dang, there's nothing to him, bro. It's crazy.
I'll take this.
You are not worthy of my time.
Gosh!
This was destined to occur.
They cheat with these knives.
This battle is ours. Darkness engulfs you.
My intuition was mistaken.
Now then.
I shall do what I can.
Alright, either way, she's still getting hit by like everybody.
Allow me. I can keep fighting. Let me show you what I've learned.
Let me show you what I've learned. Alright. You gonna bomb them people.
2 ashes.
I will end this.
You brute!
Victory is within reach. This will prove useful.
Allow me.
You brute!
Victory is within reach.
Shall we begin? Your lifeblood shall paint my soul.
Miss, miss, miss. Come on, you're supposed to be blind. That's cheap. Yeah, we gonna lose.
To battle, I suppose. To work then.
Mother. Shall we begin?
I hate this game, bro. don't even know, like, oh my gosh.
Allow me. I will end this.
Deal physical damage to a single enemy and have a chance to poison it for 3 turns.
Suffer. Victory is within reach.
Oh my gosh. The UI for this thing is weird sometimes.
You won't escape.
Ugh. Oh my goodness. He did. Okay.
I see your every opening.
How shall I destroy you?
My turn. Suffer. Sound strike. Suffer.
Damn it, missed.
We mustn't lose heart.
Out this way.
Be at ease.
What dirty tricks.
It's cheating.
The truth eludes me.
Too obvious.
Now then.
A wasted effort. I was prepared for this.
Okay. Now we can go back this way. Then we just throw poison on him.
You won't escape. Sound strike.
And we're gonna do the same thing to this bald head muck right here. I'm out. No, I can't do it. Okay. That's okay. I can use a healing
I'll take
pellet.
this.
What dirty tricks.
Why did he die?
A wasted effort.
My aid is yours.
I can still move. You won't escape.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
Poison should kill that dude next turn, so I'm gonna use this recovery pallet.
I'll take this.
So I can cover my HP. He didn't die. So freaking annoying, bro.
How shall I destroy you?
Too obvious.
Thank you. Jeez.
I can still move.
Poison should kill him next turn. So that way I'll just have to deal with these two. So I'm gonna go back this way. Use throw poison on this dude.
This'll hurt. Victory is within reach.
Yo, if I turn around and win this with this one person, this will be like one of my greatest victories ever.
I'll take this. I feel stronger already.
He's dead.
How shall I destroy you?
What dirty tricks. It ends here.
I can still move. This'll hurt. Victory is within reach.
Not yet. Put aside though. Hit that healing pellet though. Hit the healing
I'll
pellet.
take this.
We about to win this. As long as they don't cheat.
I suppose.
Sweet. Oh, okay.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies.
Get out of here, bro.
Minister Sorcelet, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Exquisite spoilers.
We must tread carefully.
Alright, Iron Dagger? That doesn't do nearly that much damage. Okay. So go here, hit him with the throw poison.
This'll hurt.
And I poison.
Sound strike.
Yes. Alright. And then we're gonna recover. Yeah. You know what? We're doing alright. Hold up. We might win this. We might win this.
My turn. Victory is within reach. Victory is within reach. My turn. Victory is within reach. Victory is
You have
within
so much
reach.
HP.
A wasted effort. My turn.
I'm gonna go and get these witch calls real quick. Give me a healing pellet.
I'll take this.
Give me spoils. And then in my turn.
How could this be?
Too obvious.
Nah, bruh.
My turn.
Hit that man with the throw poison.
You won't escape. Victory is within reach. This'll hurt.
Yo, poison.
Sound
Alright,
strike.
we still might win this though.
My turn. You won't escape. Sound strike.
Oh yeah, he might be dead.
You won't escape. Sound strike.
Got him.
My old wounds
Woo!
flare up again. I can
Nah,
fight no
cuz.
further.
Came back on that jam, bro. I thought this was over. Anna is my favorite character in this game. Alright. First time I ever bro. First time I ever seen this character, best character in the game. Victory. Woo! All the niggas
They
dead.
think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. You wield that great sword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Alright, so that's what I'm about. That's why I'm gonna end this right here. I'm gonna end this with my W. Alright, with my W with one person over like 5 niggas. So that's about it for this. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be streaming again Wednesday. Keep it real, folks.